another new line for 2025 for Outdoor Revolution. There's a resurgence of the poled Driveaway Awning. So this is a Cayman T3 DT. Now the DT stands for Dura-Tech. So whereas before you had something like the Cayman FG, these Dura-Tech poles are considerably stronger. So we'll have a little walk around the outside of the awning, make sure I don't trip up over any guy ropes. So as you can see, a little bit like the old T3, where it would end there, you've still retained these two massive windows. The most expensive part of putting any awning together is the bits that you can see through, so I'm glad that they've kept them. It makes a massive difference in terms of how much light that it lets in. You've got these little pockets here with a mesh panel, so you can still keep the airflow going through. So coming around the back, yep, looks like a T3E, but obviously you can see the Dura-Tech poles. So with the Cayman T3 DT, the cowl door is at the back, and there's only one cowl door as well. What you will see here as well is that the T3 DT has got the new design, a new shaped cowl on there as well, and I just think that looks absolutely amazing, especially when you open this door. Especially when you open that door and then you can see through that section as well. I just think that looks absolutely brilliant. So if you want to go from your campervan straight into the awning, you can go through that door, or if you want to go into the open space, you can come through this door as well. So as you can see, differing from the old T3 model, this door doesn't zip right the way around. This part is a mesh panel, so that's going to let the air circulate through, especially from this sort of more open area here. But this door, you can have it at that point, or you can have it closed like that, depending on what you wanted to do with it and how you wanted to have the door. But as you can see in here, you do have the option for the two-person clip in a tent as well, which, like I say, if you wanted to have this as a separate bedroom, then you can do, because you haven't got the option of an annex on the back of this awning anymore. So you've got the curtains, they roll up and toggle in, curtains there that roll up and toggle in as well. So one thing I always notice more with poled awnings as opposed to air awnings is just how much extra space it feels like you get in, because if you imagine on an air awning, you're going to have an absolutely massive air tube there, which is going to be taking up a lot of the internal space. But with poles, because the poles are obviously on the outside, you don't really tend to get that. Obviously you can see the big window there, that rolls up. You've got this mesh panel which can be covered up with a curtain as well. And coming into this sort of canopy space, so once again that door can't zip out, but like the old move light door, it comes to there, so you can drop the top bit down and roll it up and have that into a much larger canopy space if you didn't want to have this section as a dry section. So without a canopy, obviously if there's any moisture on the doors or anything like that, when you open this section, rain tends to fall down there. So now that you've got this extra bit of space here, this section, you know, you might be able to get that section wet, but you're never sort of getting wet or moisture towards the actual awning itself, or towards where you're going to be sleeping with those on the actual inside part of the awning. Pack size down there, so not too big at all. And one thing that you will notice as well with this one compared to the air one is that this is going to be quite a bit lighter as well with those Dura-Tech poles. So it's nice to see some more poled awnings coming back, because they can be, at one point I thought they were going to get extinct, but that is a nice awning as well. And I just love the new colour scheme that Outdoor Revolution are doing as well, with this sort of dash of colour with this teal against the black and the grey, and with the teal guy ropes. That does look very good indeed.
Hi, I'm Rich and welcome to That Awning Guy. With years of experience in the leisure industry, I'm here to bring you everything from the latest awnings and tents to expert tips, reviews and sneak peeks at new products. Whether you're a caravan, motorhome or camper, this channel has something for you. Subscribe now and enhance your outdoor adventures.